Hey everyone, Brent here from Goalorious. I'm super excited to be joined by Josh from Minke. Thanks, Josh, for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. Great to be here.
So today we're going to talk what Minke is all about. You're going to we're going to answer some of the questions for you guys, and I'll put the link in the description so you guys can learn about this yourself. But Josh, maybe you could start with what Minke is all about and kind of who you are as part of the team.
Yeah, no, thanks everybody for joining the video today. So I'm Josh, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Minke. And Minke, we're a gasless DeFi wallet. That's the easiest way to save, spend, and invest with DeFi across the web. So you can download the app now for iOS, and we'll be launching on Android pretty soon.
Cool. So how long have you guys been live for? Maybe kind of like the timeline of this. I know obviously it seems like you guys have been very busy. I think it's awesome that it's coming to Android. I'm an Android user, so maybe you could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Minke, we have been live since April, mid-April. So we've actually only been live for the last 6 weeks or so. But the project's been in the works since mid last year. So kind of what our core focus is now is saving. So built on top of two savings protocols in Aave and MStable, which gets you rates somewhere up to 5%. I think right now MStable is about 3%. And that's kind of the core iteration of what we are now, but we want to be a fully featured fintech. So it's all non-custodial DeFi, so your keys, your coins, but we plan to launch a spend card later this year, so you can have a Visa debit card which you'll be able to spend your crypto, and we'll have investing through index tokens and also like pool tokens, kind of like influencer tradable tokens that are available. So you can kind of copy trade your favorite maybe YouTubers or podcasters too.
Cool. Yeah, I've actually, my community loves copy trading things. I think that's really cool. A lot of my community is new. Like myself, I've been in crypto only for a couple years, so I always value any time for those opportunities. That's why Minke actually really stood out to me, because I'm always talking about easy ways to get into crypto, or because a lot of people are learning about crypto. Obviously, the best way, or now, isn't always the easy way, going through pancakeswap, Uniswap. But I know with Minke, you could buy crypto with like Apple Pay. So that's really cool, and a really cool way for people to jump in and get started. I am an Android user, but I guess everyone else I know is an Apple iPhone user. So that's a cool feature when I saw your website.
Yeah, and when we have Android, we'll have Google Pay as well, so it'll still be easy for Android users.
Perfect.
But yeah, that's exactly it. We want to be the easiest way, and we're really a wallet that's focused on people that are new to crypto. So it's entirely gasless. It's really low fee to get in and really like seamless. So it's really 3 clicks with Apple Pay. If Apple Pay isn't available in your country, I think it's available in 30 plus countries though. You can also top up with your local payment method. So I think we have local payment methods in 42 countries. I'm in Australia, so it's PayID here, but equivalents are like faster payments in the UK, SEPA in the EU, Pix in Brazil, and we're launching in Portuguese this week as well. And yeah, really, it should be like a 3-click process, at least with Apple Pay, to get into crypto. No kind of like crazy ID check or anything like that. And then once you're in, it's only 3 clicks to start earning interest on your money. Yeah, you can. The default is MStable, which actually puts your money in Aave, but you also earn on swap fees. So yeah, you start earning 3%, which maybe it's not as crazy as some of the other DeFi rates you might have heard about over the last year, but it's a very sustainable yield and really a much safer yield, which I think is really important after we've seen some of this really bad outcomes.
The 300,000, like the 300,000, yeah, those are, like I said, exactly what you said. Who knows how long that's going to last? Is it going to last for the future? Obviously, when I see those crazy numbers, I get kind of suspicious as well. So 3%, I think anything in general, I think is good. I talk a lot about passive income and things like that on this channel. All my community loves things like that, so I think it's a great way. Obviously, the ease of use to get the thing as well. I definitely have to do those KYCs for exchanges where I have to I've done the ID one. I've done, hey, put a picture next to your face and write your name down and things like that. So seamless and easy for me, I think is perfect. So that's kind of cool that you guys have that mentality. And I come from the tech space where I'm always like, hey, I always want to make sure things are easy, user friendly, and I think Minke obviously is taking that kind of approach with their with everything that they do, literally. So
Yeah, I remember in 2017 when you used to have to like write down like this is me, and kind of like sign a piece of paper and hold it up like a mug shot almost, to get into any exchange. So I'm very happy it's a much easier process to get into crypto now.
I had a friend leave his like, cause he signed up for like a wallet or exchange at my house randomly, and he left his like white piece of paper that had like all his information, and I was, don't do this, but I took his piece of paper and then I put my face and I sent a picture of it to him. I was like, oh, I guess this is who I am now because you left all your information here. But yeah, and the other thing I want to mention is it's great that you guys are thinking like internationally. I know a lot of projects are like, oh, we're going to focus on this specific market, but it's good that you're thinking about, everywhere. You listed Australia, Brazil, things like that. Obviously the US. It's great that you guys are thinking about that. Are you everywhere literally, or is there some places that you plan to go? How's that like timeline look like? My community is literally everywhere, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly where everyone is.
Yeah, I guess there are some restrictions. Like, we're not available in China just because you can't release crypto apps on the Chinese Apple App Store. But essentially in every country globally, and we're trying to roll out as many local top-up methods like across any wallet app, or across every wallet app available. And the idea of that is like we are a savings app. We're not. Yes, we will launch investing eventually, but right now, like that money that you're maybe putting in to different altcoins, or maybe investing into Ethereum and Bitcoin, that you're kind of hoping maybe 2 to 3x's. We're not trying to take that allocation. You can keep investing in that through an exchange or whatever wallet you have. But we're looking at really putting that 50% of your net worth, usually that's sitting in a savings account, really earning nothing. It's actually earning a negative real interest rate. If you look at inflation today, which is depending on which country you're at, somewhere between 5 to 10%. Yeah, we probably can't compete at 5 to 10, but like still, when you're at 3 to 5%, you're at least protecting your savings and like protecting your hard-earned wages. And the best place to actually keep your money is in crypto. And I guess in crypto, I'd say like safe and sustainable crypto. With Minke, we default to USDC. You can use DAI or Tether as well, but it's safe. It is a bit of a centralized stablecoin, but it is safe. It is audited, and the protocols we use as well in terms of Aave and MStable, they're very battle tested. Aave, I think, has $20 billion locked in the protocol, right? That would actually be a top 100 bank in the US. It's crazy. Like these protocols that have really just come into fruition over the last 2 to 3 years are really like competing with like large institutions now. So yeah, it's in Aave. Those protocols are very, like heavily audited. You're using like safe and audited stable coins as well. Yes, like people have offered
I was just gonna say I actually use I always say I have a lot of, I don't have a lot of, I have Aave and obviously a lot of USDC, to me a lot in terms of me, but like those are all things that when I feel about things that are stable, I think of things like that. So I think that totally makes sense. And I have a lot of money, just not a lot of money. I have this money that's just a large percent of the money that I do have just sitting there. And I was always looking for things like making to be like, okay, I need to put this somewhere because it just ends up sitting there and I'm not, it's not making anything. It's just technically money that could be, have interest on. So I don't know. So that's why I'm always on the lookout for projects like this. So definitely when the Android edition version comes out, I definitely want to jump on that because I'm always looking for that. And then again, I know you guys are also on Polygon. I'm a huge fan of Polygon. I talk a lot about Polygon on this channel. So it's great to see that you guys are partnered with them, working with them, or you build on top of it. So I think that's awesome. So.
Yeah, Polygon's a really great protocol, and it's not just, I guess, like Polygon's known for low fee, but we're actually completely gasless, so you don't need to even have Matic. We actually pay your gas fees for you, so nice. We write wrapper contracts around Aave, around MStable, and around like 0x for exchanges, and we actually pay your gas fees for you, so you don't need to have that other token. It's really easy to get in. Like hopefully like you use Minke, but you can also recommend Minke to your friends that have never used crypto before. So it's really the lowest friction way to start earning interest in your money, even against like traditional players, we hope, because there is no ID check. It's really 3 clicks to start saving in US dollars, which is powerful in the US, but it's also powerful globally, right? Depending on where you are, your currency might be hyperinflating, or you might be going through like severe inflation, as we've seen like globally over the last year. So saving US dollars is really important, and Minke is the easiest way to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's what I was saying at the beginning of the video, was like, hey, I always have new people, either online through my community, like, hey, I'm just starting, where should I go? And like, I don't really know a good, obviously I consider this financial advice. So I'm like, I don't know where I should send you. Like figure out where you want to, but I guess it's really a pain to talk about pancakeswap and Uniswap, especially someone who's never invested in crypto. But sometimes I have to do that depending on what they want to buy, and then or I send it to Coinbase. But obviously Coinbase has a lot of fees and things like that. It's not always the best place to keep obviously keep funds and buy things like that. So it's great that this is an option. Obviously, if people get worried, because I did a community poll. I think a couple months ago, asking my community, like, okay, what is your crypto portfolio? Is it like, is it over 10,000? Is it over 1,000? Is it $500? Or is it like $10 to $100? And surprisingly, a lot of people were under the $10 to $100 mark, which is totally fine. A lot of people are getting into crypto, but having to invest maybe something like $10, $20, $30, where they're getting taxed like, I don't know, I don't even know, like half it or something like that. Like I just get worried for them. That's not the best thing to happen. So any way that they can get into crypto, dip their toes into it, learn about it in an easy way, and it sounds like Minke is a great option for that. So you didn't ask me to say this, but yeah, I think it's a great way to kind of lead people. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna give people options, but it's definitely like a no-brainer option, especially if you guys are paying for gas fees. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I think on Coinbase, if you top up, it's like a minimum of $2 in fees. So if you're buying $10 of crypto or $30 of crypto, that's a lot of your budget that's going just into fees, and that's just on the buy side if you want to sell as well. So with Apple Pay, there are some fees. It actually is quite expensive to move money via debit card networks like Visa and MasterCard, but we do offer those local top up methods. Like Pix in Brazil, which is kind of like their instant payment network run by the government, and for our first few months, that's actually completely fee free. So you can top up. There's obviously like a bit of a margin through our partners, but you're really getting the best rates, and you can top up. At least in Australia, it's as low as $30. I think in Brazil is as low as $10, which it's a great way to just get started.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just when they try out new platforms, they just want to get started, see how it goes, things like that, want to get used to interface, which totally makes sense. So I think it's any way you can make it easy for them. I think that's awesome. So maybe we talk a little bit like about your roadmap. I know you talked a little bit about some stuff that's coming, like obviously like global expansion, obviously coming to Android. I don't know if there's anything else that you want to mention specifically about exciting things coming up. I know you guys are new. You said something like 6 weeks or things like that. So anything you're willing to, everyone always thinks I'm asking for like spoilers or anything. I mean, I kind of am, but if there's anything that you wanted to mention that's exciting to you, that's coming up, feel free to do so.
Yes, 6 weeks live, but we've been in like a beta for a long period of time, and like I said, the company is almost a year old now. So, in terms of roadmap, we're releasing a referral program in the next 2 to 3 weeks, which is pretty exciting. So you can actually earn some Minke points that may or may not always be points. You can think of that what you want, but that's actually exchangeable now for like $10 worth of crypto. So and that's completely uncapped. So if you want to start referring your friends on, definitely do that. So every time they make a top up, you'll earn $10 of crypto, and they'll earn $10 of crypto, and that's paid in Matic, USDC, in MTA, and these different protocols that we build upon.
That's cool. I like those. Sorry, I just jump in for the referral. I think referral program is good. I think the way you set it up is really good, because it's like sometimes I've done some referral programs where it's like, oh, you just get like a flat fee for getting them to sign up, and then they spend like thousands of dollars or something like that. So it's good that they get like you're kind of like I don't want to say pressure them, or the referrer pressures them, but it's good that they continue to get bonuses depending on their activity. So
and then from there to like I said, Android launch is coming some kind of start of Q3, so probably very early July, and then going to keep on building on our save products. So we're adding things like goal tracking, so you can kind of see like how much do I need to deposit every 2 weeks, every month, whenever I get paid to hit my savings goals. But then from there, we're launching a spend card as well. So
cool.
We're actually partnering with some NFT projects. I can't really name them right now, but you'll actually be able to get your NFT on a card. Like there's a kind of the popular neobank cards, like here in Australia with Up Banking, but I think in like Revolut, you can kind of get like When Lambo or When Moon printed on it. That's kind of been done. Like I think like the pretty cards every neobank does, but I think there's a lot of value to in community, and we want to have people like share the communities they're part of. So yeah, we're not partnered with Bored Ape Yacht Club, but if you want like a Bored Ape Yacht Club Visa card, you'll be able to get that printed on a card, and that will give you lounge access, different benefits, maybe early access to crypto conferences or crypto events, and then community events that are sponsored by our partners as well. So that's launching at the end of the year, and we'll have a wait list up in a couple weeks actually. So you can sign up, let us know what NFT projects you're using or that you've bought as well, and we'll try to partner with them so you can kind of feel part of the club in a physical way as well.
The last, and I talk a lot about NFTs on this channel, so I think my community will love that. I bought Serial NFT. They own Serial.com. I'm not paid by them to say that at all. Every time I talk, I feel like I'm shilling talking about some sort of project. But Serial, it's a NFT project that's around cereal, and yes, I do love cereal. But yeah, it's cool that you're working on an NFT project. My community loves that, so I think it's a great idea, and definitely exciting to learn more about that as well, and the NFT projects that you're working on. Cool. That's awesome. Obviously, you guys are available on iOS now. Android's coming soon. Did you have a date? Sorry if I missed that. Did you have a date for the Android? We're still in the process.
We're aiming for July 1st, but might be a bit sooner than that.
So really soon. Got it.
Yeah, really soon. We'll probably have a waitlist pop up on our website pretty soon for Android as well. So even if not, you can go on our website, Minke.app, sign up for our newsletter, and we'll start rolling out updates, and even giving like beta access pretty soon as well.
Cool. I'll probably have to bug you later for that beta access to that Android version. But yeah, like I said, I'm always on the lookout for things like that. I know you guys you're also running this giveaway for 5,000 USD in Aave. That's still going on for all of May, right? Correct?
Yes, for the rest of May. So probably when you see this, you probably have a week or a few more days. So if you top up 100 USDC, so through Apple Pay, but we have these local payment options as well. So the bit lower fee, you'll be entered in to win the prize. So it's $5,000 US worth of Aave, which is pretty big. That's sponsored by the Aave Grants team as well. So sign up for Minke, get some money in there. Start earning interest, and may the odds be in your favor, I guess.
I've been looking. I looked at the app. I can't download it yet because I'm on Android. But I've been looking at the app on the iOS store, and it looks really great. Like I said, the UI looks really sleek, really easy to use. Again, I always say this. The UI has to, and the user interface always has to be easy to use, looks nice, or else other people are going to use it. I mean, I use, I'm kind of myself. If the UI is not good, I'm just not going to use it, especially if I have to be in it every day. So I think it looks really great, and I know you guys put a lot of hard work into that, so it looks awesome.
Yeah, it should look and feel like your banking app. Maybe in the US, like your fintech app. I know some of the banking apps aren't the best, but that was our original thought when we were using DeFi, trying to get our friends into it. You can give anyone any banking app or any fintech, and they just instinctively know how to use it, right? They know where the accounts are, they know how to add money. There's not much of a learning curve, but with DeFi, it takes sometimes hours to explain to people how it works, or like hours on YouTube to figure out how everything kind of fits together. But you really have all the building blocks now of modern finance to just put together something that works like Revolut or Cash App or like Monzo in the UK. Everything is there. It just needs to be brought into a really simple app. and really look the same as your normal banking app. And hopefully that's what Minke is. So yeah, download the app and give us feedback as well. Reach out to us through Twitter, or we have a Discord channel as well. So join our Discord. We also run like a weekly crypto quiz on Fridays. So we give out cool. $20 in USDC or 20 USDC every Friday. So yeah, not only can you be part of the community, but you can learn more about crypto and DeFi as well, and yeah, get in the running to win that weekly prize.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds exciting. I'll put the link in the description for the for all your socials. Yeah, I saw you have Discord, and also put the information for the giveaway. Another good reason to check out Minke this month to win that 5,000 USD in Aave. But yeah, it looks really great. I appreciate you taking the time today. Did you have any last minute things you wanted to mention? So I know you mentioned joining the community, but if there's any way that my community can get involved, let me know. If you guys do try it, definitely put a review in the iOS App Store as well for you guys' thoughts on that. But I don't know if there's anything else that you guys wanted to mention today.
Yeah, just mention one last thing. I think a lot of people have probably got burnt from like the Luna and Terra savings fiasco with Anchor. I just want to say that Minke is not that. Like I said, we're built on top of like very sustainable protocols, very like not algorithmic stablecoins. So if you did get burnt by that, don't kind of think of all of DeFi as a scam. Like I'm going to lose all my money. There are like do your research, like not just with Minke, with every other protocol as well. Yeah, look at the option. Look at how that yield is generated, right? Aave, the yield is purely generated by borrowers borrowing your money and paying you interest. There isn't any subsidies. It's pure supply and demand. So yeah, like that's what we do. It should be. There's obviously some risk involved with smart contract risk, and yeah, like as big as Aave is, it's still new. It's 3 years in, but it is very battle tested. So yeah, like I think a lot of people would have been saving in Anchor. So if you did lose some money, and you're still kind of think DeFi is a scam, don't think that. Yeah, there's a lot of very sustainable projects, and yeah, give Minke a try, and yeah. We're non-custodial, so we're not keeping your money safe, but we're hopefully giving you the tools for you to keep your money safe.
No, that's good information, and I'm glad you brought that up, because obviously, like, yeah, that's kind of like the elephant in the room, things like that. So, no, I think it's good. Like I said, obviously everyone does research, but I think you guys are positioning yourself and doing things, in a safe, practical way, and not just like we talked about, like, having a safe, like, or stable interest rate. Obviously people see those numbers of 300,000 interest rates, things like that, but who knows how that's going to last. You guys are really thinking about, like, not only now, not only a month from now, but like years down the line. I think that's really important. I know there's people out there always trying to, like, I'm just trying to get the quick buck, trying to 2x 3x my money. It's really just like, well, think of this as a saving for the long term. Obviously crypto is volatile right now, so you want to have a way or a strategy, or even part of your strategy, to think about, how do I do this? How's this become something different than just keep my money in my bank account in a savings account? So I think it's important. I think it's important.
Yeah, 3 to 5% is still 10 to 20 times higher than your bank, and yeah, protects that money from inflation, which I think is very important. Yeah. Depending on where you live, that's probably going to get much worse over the next 3 to 5 years. So, yeah, give DeFi a try, give crypto a try. Yeah,
and I think you guys are uniquely positioned, and I think the value is there. And yeah, I think it looks really great, and that's why I was happy that you guys, agreed to talk to me today. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description for the website, your socials, and then of course the link to the DeFi wallet app. So if you guys check it out, let me know what you guys think. But thanks for taking the time today, Josh. And definitely you're going to have to catch up on all these things in the future. Definitely want to hear some updates about the Android app, all the exciting things coming up in the future. So thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. It's fun.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you guys later.
See ya. Bye.